A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English, 'cause it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
I'm Chickling.
All right, Chickling, it's time to take some pictures of our food. All right, so let's look at our warm-up question. Do you like to take photos of your food? Why or why not?
I do.
You do?
I already said
but
that.
why?
I do like to take pictures of my food.
Are you one of those people who sits there at a restaurant and you waste 5 minutes taking pictures of your food until it gets cold?
Sometimes, but it depends on who I'm with. Like if I'm with my parents, I probably will. But if I'm with some friends that I'm not really familiar with, I will just stop it.
So why do you want to make your parents wait to eat their food?
Because they tolerate me.
Oh, I see. Okay, but your friends might be like, hey, hurry up, we're hungry.
I know, yes, I wouldn't do it.
And do you do it from different positions using different lighting and all that stuff?
Of course.
Wow,
so your pictures look good.
Okay, so there are probably very few tips in our 2-day article that we're going to read beginning today that you don't know. You probably know all these tips. I don't. I don't take a lot of photos of my food, very occasionally, but not really for me. It's maybe because, like the other day, actually, I took pictures of my food. I was getting my hair cut, and the lady said, "What are you going to make?" And I told her, and she said, "Ooh, that sounds good. Send me the recipe." So I did. And then I made it that night, like a few hours later, and I remembered, and I took a picture and sent it to her, but I took one picture. That probably wasn't that good. It was just to kind of be like, look, see, I did it. It's not hard. It's easy. But yes, people are serious about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
They really do it, and they spend time doing it. And I have to say, when they do it well, the pictures make me hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other question.
I don't live with my parents, and they are the big part of my life. So I share with them what I eat every day. So it's like, I'm telling them I'm having good meals.
Oh, that's nice. So it's not just to Instagram or something like that.
I don't
You're
really
actually
post
showing
food.
them, look, Mom, I'm eating, and I'm not just eating a bag of chips. I made this and da-da-da-da. And you showed me some food you made for your dog.
Oh, yeah.
And it looked really good, the food and the photo. So there you go. There's lots of reasons to take photos of your food. Of course, a lot of people do share it on social media.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever you take it, whyever you take these pictures, you want them to look good. So we're going to be finding some useful tips, some good suggestions, some helpful pointers for better food pictures starting now.
Useful tips for better food pictures. Warm-up question. Do you like to take photos of your food? Why or why not?
People love to take photos of food before they eat. Follow these tips to take a great one with your phone. Check the light. Good light is always important for photos. Put your food on a table by the window to get some natural light. Any strong or direct light doesn't look good for food photos. Find the right angle. Some people might take a picture at a 45-degree angle. However, it's not always right. You can take a photo from the top. This makes your food look appetizing. Also, take photos of burgers or cakes from the sides. This shows their layers well.
Word power.
Light. Light. There is not enough light to read in the room. Can you turn on the lamp? There is not enough light to read in the room. Can you turn on the lamp? Natural. Natural. I went to the mountains and visited some natural hot springs this weekend. I went to the mountains and visited some natural hot springs this weekend. Direct. I'll take a direct flight to London. It won't stop anywhere else. I'll take a direct flight to London. It won't stop anywhere else. Angle. The angle between the ceiling and the walls is 90 degrees. The angle between the ceiling and the walls is 90 degrees.
认识字汇
Appetizing. Layer.
All right, so the article begins by telling us something most of us probably know. People love to take photos of food before they eat. They sure do, especially since smartphones with cameras came along, right? Because before you would have had to have like a camera and a flash. Oh, in so much trouble. But now with your phone, you just pull out your phone, take a quick photo of your food, and then, yeah, you can share it on social media. So yes, people today do love to do this.
所以第一个片语就是 to take a photo of something or someone， 这个就是拍某人或某个事物的照片。所以如果你想要询问别人可不可以帮你拍一张照片，你就可以说 Could you take a photo of me? 可以帮我拍一张照吗？
All right, so yeah, people love to take photos of their food, and then the article says, follow these tips to take a great one with your phone. All right, follow these tips, these ideas, these suggestions, things like that, and they will let you take a great one. That is, take a great photo of your food with your phone.
Yeah， 所以呢，我们的文章就是意思，很多人呢吃东西之前都喜欢拍食物的照片。那我们今天就来学学看怎么用手机拍出很漂亮的照片吧。那这边我们先进到 Magic Box 听祈使句的用法。
Magic Box
同学们大家好，我知道你们一定想说Molly你怎么了？不瞒你们说啦，刚刚跟我的父亲大吵了一架呢，还被他关在我房间里不准出去。他很凶地告诉我 Stop talking, go back to your room。 而当我呢又想上前解释的时候，我告诉他 Please listen to me。 他又叫我 Get lost, don't let me see you again。 没有错，有些同学可能猜到父王会那么生气，就是因为阿拉丁的事情。到现在他还是不能够接受他。到底我要怎么做才能够证明我们是真爱呢？他是真的对我非常的好，好吗？好啦，不好意思，我先冷静。记得刚刚父王很凶的那几句话吗？其实那些都是祈使句的用法哦。祈使句经常用来表示命令建议或是禁止、请求等等的意思。大家应该听得出来，父王讲的那些话都是在命令我吧？ Stop talking, go back to your room。 不要再说了，回你房间去。或啦，他是叫我 get lost， 意思就是消失在他眼前的意思哦。有没有发现这些句子都省略掉了主词 you， 并且都以原形动词来开头哦。这个呢，就是祈使句的最大的特点哦。祈使句也能够使用否定句来呈现，原形动词前面加上 don't 就可以喽。父王叫我消失在他眼前之余，还补了一句 Don't let me see you again。 现在不要再让我看到你了。超凶的好啦，除了用于命令呢，如果我在句子前面加上了 please，就有比较是请求的感觉哦。例如说刚刚我就拜托父亲，拜托你听我说好吗？ Please listen to me。 Please 放到句首或是句尾其实都可以哦。放到句尾的时候记得在前面加上逗号就好哦。 Listen to me, please。 但你知道不管我说什么都没有用，父亲真的是太固执了，什么都听不进去。
还好我有我的侍女兼知己 Delia 关心我，在我哭得泣不成声的时候，她告诉我 Drink some water and take a rest， 喝点水嘛，然后休息一下吧。像这样啊，就是祈使句里面建议的一种用法哦。同学们赶快把祈使句的用法学起来吧。然后我想我得想想办法通过父王这一关了。Good luck to me.
All right, so let's get back to the article. Tips for taking great photos of your food. And actually, some of these tips might work for just taking great photos in general, right? Not just of your food, but of other things. And certainly our first tip definitely would fall into that category. This is a good tip for great photos of any kind. It says, check the light. 3 simple words, but 3 simple things you should do before you take your photo. Check the light. Basically, as it says, good light is always important for photos, whether you're taking a picture of your friends outside or something inside, something in the morning, in the evening, in the middle of the day when the light is very bright. Light changes all the time depending on where you are, what time it is, and you should always check the light.
所以这边 light 就是光线或光的意思，那也可以当电灯哦，所以开灯就是 turn on the light， 那关灯就是 turn off the light， 所以如果你叫别人关灯，你就可以说 turn off the light。 那或者是呢，英文这个字我们也可以当成心肝宝贝，你把它放在 the light of one's life， 就是某人的心肝宝贝，比如说 you're the light of my life， 你是我的心肝宝贝。那我们再造一个例句哦，你可以说There is not enough light to read in the room. Can you turn on the lamp? 房间里的光线不足哦，就没有办法阅读，你可不可以开一下台灯？所以第一点呢，我们要注意灯光，要拍出好相片，灯光很重要。
All right, so get a bit more advice on this idea. It says, put your food on a table by the window to get some natural light. Interesting, because a lot of people might think, if I have bright lights, that's the best for taking a photo, right? I mean, photo studios, they might use bright lights or flashes, but no, natural light would be really good, especially if you're inside. Put the food on a table by the window. Get the natural light coming through the window, but not too much light, because too much light kind of make your photos a little dull, too bright. The colors kind of get washed out, we would say. So you don't want too much light, but if you're inside, a table by the window will give you a good amount of natural light. This is basically light from the sun.
Yeah, sunshine on the plate. Very beautiful. Okay, so natural 就是大自然的意思，或天然的、非人为的。那这个字呢，其实我们当名词哦，口语上有时候可以指很有天赋的人。比如说 Rosemary has never taken dance classes before, but look how well she dances. She is definitely a natural.代表 Rosemary 她从来没有学过跳舞，不过她跳得好好啊，真是个有天赋的人。那这个字你们应该也有在其他地方看过，只是它是名词，它就是 nature 的意思，它就是大自然。那我们再看那个例句 I went to the mountains and visited some natural hot springs this weekend. 这个周末呢，我上山走访了几处天然的温泉。所以呢，我们也可以把食物放在窗边，截取一点点的自然光。
All right, so that table by the window will give you natural light, and too much light in any kind of way, as the article says. Any strong or direct light doesn't look good for food photos. It doesn't look good for lots of photos, in fact. So yeah, avoid too much strong or direct light. As we said, it will kind of make your picture look a little dull or just too bright or something like that.
Yeah, 所以这边又出现另外一个字 direct. 这些有些人会念 direct。那这边是当直接的意思，那是形容词哦，不过也可以当动词哦，有指挥、领导或指导，比如说电影啊，指导的意思，或给谁指路。比如说 Wonder Woman 1984 was directed by Patty Jenkins， 神力女超人1984是 Patty Jenkins 指导的。那或者是呢，你找不到捷运站，可以请别人说，你可不可以跟我说怎么去捷运站啊？英文就可以说 Could you please direct me to the MRT station？那这个字呢 direction 它也可以把它变成名词，就变成 direction， 就是方向啊，指引的意思。那像我刚刚讲到的嘛，当电影的指导，所以 someone that directs the film could be called a director， 就是个导演。那我们再造一个例句 I'll take a direct flight to London. It won't stop anywhere else. 我将搭乘呢直飞航班到伦敦，沿途不会停靠其他的地方。那所以我们刚刚也学到了，太强烈或直接的光，食物照片就没有办法很漂亮。
All right, so now we know that we should use a good amount of light, but not too much. That's important. Now, where should we put the camera, right? What's the position that will make the food on the plate look the best? As the article says, find the right angle. Okay, an angle is basically where are you pointing your camera in relation to the food. If it's on a table, is the camera right up above the food, or is it down below next to the food, or in some other position? As it says, some people might take a picture at a 45-degree angle. All right, if you're directly above the food, you would say that's a 90-degree angle, or you might be down flat on the table, but then you probably can't see the food. If you're kind of halfway between on the table or straight up above the food, if you're halfway in there, you might be at a 45-degree angle. However, the article says it's not always right.
Oh, really?
Interesting. I would kind of think that's a good position.
Yeah.
But the article's saying, no, that's not always right. Maybe sometimes, but not always.
OK, 所以这边又讲到一个了，我们来看一下 angle 这个单字，它是角度的意思。不过呢，也可以有观点或立场的意思。比如说 ，If you look at the problem from my angle, you'll think differently. 如果你从我的角度看这个问题，你就会有不同的想法。那我们再造一个例句 ：The angle between the ceiling and the walls is 90 degrees. 天花板呢跟墙壁之间的夹角是90度。所以呢，我们知道另外一个拍照的要点就是要找到对的角度。可是有些人他喜欢用45度角去拍照，不过呢，它并不是适用于每次哦。那你有没有看到旁边那个小圆圈？这个东西叫做 degree， 所以如果讲到温度也是一样的，比如说摄氏34度，英文就是34 degrees Celsius， 那它如果变成华氏就是93.2 degrees Fahrenheit。
All right, so where should you take the picture from? What is the right angle? Actually, the article says you can take a photo from the top. Interesting, as if you're standing right over the plate looking straight down onto the plate or onto the table. Why? This makes your food look appetizing.
Okay, I agree. Yeah, do
well,
this
it would be, it'd be kind of like if you're standing there above the food ready to eat it. That's how it might look if it's sitting right in front of you on the table. You're looking kind of straight down onto the plate. Okay, I get it.
Okay, so appetizing 就是令人食指大动的，代表呢，如果你从上方呢由上往下拍下来，你的食物看起来就会非常好吃。
But the angle might change depending on the food that you're taking a picture of. As the article says, also take photos of burgers or cakes from the sides. This shows their layers well. That's a good point. If you took a photo of a burger, a cake, a sandwich from the top, you'd only see the bread or the top of the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you take it from the side, you'd see the bread, the lettuce, the meat, the cheese, all the stuff in the burger, or the different layers or sides of the cakes. They also often cut the cake, right? So you can see the outside in one part and the inside in another, but you would only see that if you did it more from a 45-degree angle or from the side. These are some good suggestions.
Yeah. 所以这边的 side 就是有侧面的意思哦。所以 side view 有时候我们会讲就是从侧面看。那这边出现的 layer 就是层次的意思，所以如果是汉堡蛋糕这些有层次的东西，你就可以从侧面拍，就可以清楚看到它的侧面，就会非常的漂亮。
All right, so things with layers from the side, things without layers like a bowl of soup or a plate of fried rice or something, maybe do that from the top. Good tips, and we'll have more tips tomorrow, but for now, let's go to our review time.
Review time.
All right, we are back. So yes, it's our review time. We're going to have a look at the words we learned today. Those words, just to remind you, are light, natural, direct, and angle. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you take good food photos. Let's see if you can do our review time game just as well. We're going to do a game of opposites.
Okay.
So I will say a word that is the opposite to the meaning of the word that we learned. Are you ready?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you want to move your angle or adjust the light? So you do a better job at this
I already
game?
did.
You
when
did?
You were talking, yeah.
Okay, that has nothing to do with the game that we're doing. But I'm glad you feel prepared because the first opposite I'm going to give you is fake.
Fake.
Artificial.
Oh, he's so fake.
Mm-hmm.
He looks so fake.
Mm-hmm.
So I look natural.
Natural, right? Something fake is made. It doesn't come from the earth or from nature. Plastic, right, is a fake material, but maybe wood is a natural material. It grows out of the ground. It's from nature. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, this one's easy. Darkness.
It's not easy.
Dark.
Dark. The room. Oh, it's so dark in here. Bright? We don't have bright.
No.
We have light.
Light.
Oh, darkness is a noun.
Darkness or dark is the opposite of light. During the day, we have light outside. At night, there is dark or darkness. Very good. Okay, the third one is really easy. Are you ready?
Yes.
Indirect.
Okay, I can simply take off the in.
Right.
所以就是 direct.
That's very good. Yes, direct and indirect, like visible and invisible. It's the opposite. And the fourth one, there is no opposite. So that's it. The game is over.
Yay.
I don't know what's the opposite of angle.
Angle.
Because an angle is just like two lines and how they join.
I don't know.
Right? We could circle.
Parallel.
Circles don't really have angles.
Oh, yeah.
Do they? Because it's round.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Triangles have angles. So circle. Arc.
Oh, maybe.
That's part of a circle.
I
Yeah, this is getting into math and we're English teachers, so let's not do this. All right, guys, that's our review time. But don't forget to come back tomorrow because we have more great food photo tips for you.
So we will see you tomorrow.
We'll see everyone then. Yeah. Until then, bon appetit, take nice photos, eat delicious food, and please do come back tomorrow for more good food photo tips. Bye.
Bye.
Useful tips for better food pictures. Warm-up question. Do you like to take photos of your food? Why or why not?
People love to take photos of food before they eat. Follow these tips to take a great one with your phone. Check the light. Good light is always important for photos. Put your food on a table by the window to get some natural light. Any strong or direct light doesn't look good for food photos. Find the right angle. Some people might take a picture at a 45-degree angle. However, it's not always right. You can take a photo from the top. This makes your food look appetizing. Also, take photos of burgers or cakes from the sides. This shows their layers well.
Word power.
Light. Light. There is not enough light to read in the room. Can you turn on the lamp? There is not enough light to read in the room. Can you turn on the lamp? Natural. Natural. I went to the mountains and visited some natural hot springs this weekend. I went to the mountains and visited some natural hot springs this weekend. Direct. Direct. I'll take a direct flight to London. It won't stop anywhere else. I'll take a direct flight to London. It won't stop anywhere else. Angle. Angle. The angle between the ceiling and the walls is 90 degrees. The angle between the ceiling and the walls is 90 degrees.
认识字汇
Appetizing. Appetizing. Layer. Layer.